All right, after snapping a 24-game losing streak last week in dramatic fashion, Spring Valley looked to make a modest 2-game winning streak as they went on the road to face Lower Richland. The Vikings with the ball, and LR's defense is there. Maxwell Wilson with the sack. And there's more defense from the Diamond Hornets as Spring Valley trailed 21-2 after a safety. Daniel Gee playing center field. And he makes the INT. He's waiting to see if it's an INT. Yes, it is. Turnover. Diamond Hornets. Now LR trying to get something going, but Spring Valley with a little bit of D of its own with the stop. But Lower Richland finds its gear in the second half, and they win it by a final 41-9 over Spring Valley. Back in Sumter County, Stephen Burris leading his Westwood Redhawks into Lakewood. Redhawks up 28 just before the half. And they add on to that lead. Angelo Rios makes the grab in the end zone, takes the contact for the score. His fourth touchdown of the half, 35-0 Westwood at the break. Second half, Red Hawk defense gets a turnover as Tyrese Drakeford playing center field. He gets the pick. And the Red Hawks are back in business. And that will set up Carrington Carter. He drops back and he will find Cohen Scott for the score. And Stephen Burris, who spent 2 years as the head coach at Lamar, came back to Westwood to take over that program. If you know about his family situation. And he gets his first win as Westwood's head coach. 42-0 the final. Westwood over Lakewood, and Westwood will be hosting Rich Northeast next week. AC Flora hosting the Chapin Eagles. Falcons versus the Eagles in a battle of the big birds. AC Flora knocking on the door. Jalen Simmons powers his way in for the score. AC Flora with the early advantage. How about some defense? Azul Benag with the INT for AC Flora. The Falcon offense, high-powered offense, gets it back. Roper Winsky surveys the situation. He will find Charlie Scott over the middle. And that kind of situation, that kind of night in the powder blue unis, they are sharp, like the powder blue. And AC Flora rolls over Chapin by a final of 48-6. So a big night for that offense at Memorial Stadium. The Columbia Capitals hosting the Pelion Panthers, and the Capitals playing some defense. Randy Murphy leads the charge and ends that play in a big way. Now, Pelion quarterback Alan Moore, the jump pass to Daniel Atkins, who juggles it but grabs it. Back on 15 yards. And then those two hook up again, a little more conventional. Good blocking. Breaks a tackle, sheds a tackle, and Daniel Atkins is in the scoring zone. First touchdown of the game for the Pelion Panthers. And they're now 2-0 under head coach Corey Helms, who came over from Cardinal Newman, the former Gamecock offensive lineman. And Pelion wins it by a final of 40-10. So the Panthers, under the new head coach, they are 2-0. All right, 8-time defending Skeeza State champion Hammond with a battle against Pinewood Prep. Hammond getting off to a slow start, turning the ball over twice in the first half, but it was their defense that keeps them in the game. Fast forward in the offense would finally get some rhythm after the defense was setting them up in good position. Levi Myers takes the draw to the outside, finds some space. He will not be denied as he finds the end zone. Good crowd on hand in Eaton Stadium for this one. Then the offense would take that momentum into the second half and find the end zone again. This time would be Cade Amell with the quarterback keeper. Hammond hangs on to win it by a final of 20-6. When you're a powerhouse like Hammond, you're going to get everybody's best shot. Pinewood Prep gave it a run, but Hammond survives. More Skeeza action. Heathwood Hall hosting Laurence Manning, the visiting Swamp Cats, with a late drive in the fourth quarter, chance to tie it up on fourth, but it is stopped by behind the line of scrimmage. And Heathwood has no interest in giving the ball back as Patrick Bell connects deep to Dion McKinley. And Heathwood hangs on to win it by a final of 14-7. And let's head to the upstate Burns hosting the Irmo Yellow Jackets. Big battle here as the Rebels trying to pick up a big home win over Aaron Brand's team, which is obviously rebuilding. No A.J. Brand, no Donovan Murph. But they have Malik Miller and Irmo with a big touchdown by him. Now Burns, back and forth game, touchdown for the home team. They're fired up, but Irmo would get it done late, and they win it by a final of 35-32. So a big win for the Yellow Jackets in the upstate. Wow. All right, some exciting action on week 1, week 2 of the Friday Night Blitz. We got to get that situated. We're going to have to come down hard and fast. Is it week 0 last week? I think so. So today, week 1 action, some exciting action. More scores on our website, WLTX.com, WLTX app. More sports coming up right after this.